Hey, Sarah, Sammy. Sarah! I know for the past 3 years, you're pretending that Google Nest does not exist. I know it keeps you up at night. What are you going to do in trial? When you do go to trial, well, it's coming up. This Google Nest is going to be litigated in court. It's going to show that you've been lying about Mustapha for the past 3 years. Wait a minute. What did your police officer do to the children, prosecutor? Oh, let's watch the forensic interview. What is the child, 14-year-old Javen, who's playing water gun with Mustapha, who we see clearly loves Mustapha, who Mustapha is a father figure in his life? What did your police officer, specifically investigator Romero, what did he do to that child? Did he lie to that child to weaponize him against Mustapha? Did he tell that child that Mustapha ran away, left his baby sister, 5-year-old baby sister, to bleed to death? And if it wasn't for Mustapha running away, the police could have saved his baby sister. Well, let's hear what the child is telling us. Oh, wait a minute. The sealed forensic interview. The forensic interview that no one was supposed to see. What did they do what did the police do to the children? Oh, wait a minute. Was Mustapha in a coma? Oh, that's right. Mustapha was in a coma. Mustapha was helicoptered to the hospital. But your police officers are weaponizing those children. Let's watch the forensic interview.
If any of that is posted anywhere on the internet, we're going to have problems. Whatever copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay? If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
If you disclose that information in any way, all of it needs to be destroyed now. But if you disclose it in any way, it's going to put me in a position where I will have to withdraw from the case. If you all choose to go on the internet and try to publicize this stuff, that's going to create real problems.
Okay.
You can't do it, is what I'm telling you. You cannot do it. I will have to move to withdraw from the case.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So make sure everybody's aware of that. Okay.
Jennifer, thank you for being here.
Hi, how are you guys?
Doing
Hello,
okay.
hello,
Doing
Mom.
all right. Doing okay.
Due
Thank
to
you
the
for being here.
circumstances, I hope and pray for the best for you guys in the outcome.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So I'm new to some of the case, and I recently started following it about 2 weeks ago. And it's I get it. I think I've gotten it down now to understanding more or less. It just kind of sounds like he's sitting and they're kind of just prolonging absolutely nothing is what I'm picking up.
I mean, Jennifer, all we're asking for him to go to trial. I mean,
Right.
you're telling us that he's guilty. Let's take this guilty person to trial.
Let's see what's
seen,
guilty, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never seen a prosecutor who's it's supposed to be the other way around, by the way. It's supposed to be the prosecutor who wants to go to trial. It's supposed to be the prosecutor who wants to put the evidence on the table. It's the other way around. The guy that's sitting in solitary for 3 years, he's telling you, can you look at my car? Can you look at my dash camera? Did you know I have a Google Nest video? Look at my evidence. I mean, I've never seen where the role is flipped.
They're not, and the thing is they're just not pulling any of that up.
They want so the body cam
Because
show,
because we're gonna win.
of course. They
Yes.
refuse to have
Because they know the truth.
They refuse to have the vehicle inspected. I mean, in the motion there's a motion that's coming up.
Yeah, I seen that you mentioned. I was catching a while back that you were mentioning something about them having the car like destroyed or ripped apart or smashed and like
They've destroyed the car. I mean, you're supposed to preserve the evidence. You're telling us that he did this on purpose. Evidence showed that this is a car accident. I mean, you, the police department, inspected the car and found brake failure. You, the police department, looked at the data inside the vehicle and it shows that his foot is on the brake. You have to preserve the evidence. I mean, you're charging him with murder. You go as far as crush the car? I've never seen a case where you, the police department, crushed the car and you're staging it. I mean, the disturbing part, when you go through these body cams, you see one, they're blocking the independent expert who has a judge order to inspect the vehicle.
Yeah.
They're terrified because once you have the independent expert go in and look at the vehicle, you're gonna realize the police crushed the car.
Right, right. And so, wow. And so, like, all this timing, he's just been sitting. Does he allow visits? Are you guys able to see him?
We visit him once a week. We talk to Mustapha every day.
Oh, nice.
But for a while, it wasn't. I mean, I don't know if you go back through what we've been going through. I mean, it's been a nightmare. I mean,
I can imagine. I mean, that's like it. Just the sound of it just sounds crazy. I mean, like, and so let me pick up some pieces. You're gonna be his brother.
I'm his older brother. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you have your mom down here, yeah, on the panel.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Okay. So, and it's you and your mom who are just going hard on brother's case, is what I'm guessing.
I mean,
Yeah, but like
you'll see. I've got another brother.
Yeah.
He's got a podcast on YouTube. I have a podcast on YouTube.
I'm so like, I don't know, the questions are like a little random, but I'm so into it that I'm like, where can I get more? Where can I dig, or where can I support?
Participating.
Yes, ma'am.
The whole family.
So on YouTube, you can tune in to our YouTube channel. Is not another boring podcast. If you type that, you'll find our YouTube channel. We're live right now, so we're playing.
I just tuned into that one too. When you were like, grab another device, guys, I was like, okay, let me do this.
Yes, ma'am. My other brother's YouTube channel is, let's see,
Civil and Justice Ammar, and there is other channel also.
Unredacted. No,
and
Unredacted.
so would we be able to say that as times like gone by, are they lightening up on doing the negativity to your loved one, or is it
absolutely?
I mean, are we getting? I wouldn't say comfort, but is he in some protection now? Is he being able to be cool? Okay.
Since the jail video leaked where it shows 6 giant correctional officers go in and beat him and carry him half naked, unconscious from one cell into another cell. I mean, since that video got released, the superintendent got fired. The major leadership individuals in that leadership are let go, and a whole entire staff got replaced. We have a good relationship with the current superintendent. We have an amazing relation. We have a good relationship. Good. Under his leadership, there is a lot of things that have changed.
So there's some light at the other side of the.
Absolutely.
Love that. Okay.
And I'll tell you another thing, man. This is a sealed case that's been leaked. And what that means is the body cams are now on the internet. The documents are now on the internet. And Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, she sealed this case to protect her police officers. Well, now the problem for her is these body cams are no longer sealed. We can actually litigate. We can get to the bottom of what they're doing in this case. Have they falsified this case? Did they cut and mute the dash camera in his vehicle? Did they crush his vehicle? Did they falsify his statements? Did they weaponize the children? We can actually litigate this because the case is no longer sealed.
So my thing is if I don't know if there's another question for you guys. So is the people, from the sound of it, the people that were involved in doing those wrongful actions and things, I want to guess that maybe some of them have either turned and ran away now, or backed out, or crawled into a shell. I don't think that they would are still trying to stand, or are we going against these ones that are just standing like, oh no, we're not doing these wrongful
I'll tell you,
laws.
It's an
like,
uphill,
do you know what I mean?
It's absolutely an uphill battle. You're dealing with a county that's attempting to protect itself. You're dealing with a police department. I mean, they're trying to protect themselves every corner, every.
Like from the sound of it, it sounds like people may have like backed out, gotten jobs, gotten fired, got let go, so it sounds like it's like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, here we are. They wanted to do this, and now that it's all coming to light, my point, like my goal, my saying is that now that it's all adding up and it's all coming to the table and it's all like wrongful actions and against the law, you know, and not okay. It's like there's like nothing. It's like,
Absolutely. I mean,
yeah,
absolutely. The prosecutor is terrified to go to court. I mean, this case was sealed. I mean, this whole entire case is built on police officers that allowed witnesses to come in that are not witnesses, fake witnesses. Imagine a whole entire case is built on. I mean, for the past 3 years, the prosecutor would tell the judge, "Your Honor, I have witnesses. This is a case of a murder." Like, I mean, and then you find out when the file leaks on the internet, you find out that every individual that's brought into this case tells you, "I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything," but they're going around creating a story. I mean, you're
that's what I would-
building. I mean, if I was the prosecutor, I would be terrified to go to court. One,
Yes.
my witnesses are fake. My police officer crushed and staged the car. My other officer muted the dash camera. My other officer falsified Mustapha's statement. What are we talking? My other officer weaponized the children. What are we talking about?
like where is their right at? Yeah, no.
But they're comfortable. I mean, Jennifer, take a hard look at what's happened. The case was sealed. They're comfortable because it's sealed. I mean, for the past.
So when
3
you
years,
say that, you're stating like it's closed and it's good, and they're thinking it's not going to get out to us, and we're not going to find out all this information,
absolutely. I
and
mean,
then boom, it just all comes out.
if you live in Virginia, if you put in a FOIA is a Freedom of Information Act. As a person that lives in Virginia, you can put in a Freedom of Information Act and request the body cams in the document. In this case, it's sealed. Your FOIA will be denied. Well, then how are you supposed to verify what the government's telling you? I mean, essentially, the Commonwealth attorney is telling you this is what happened in this case, but I'm not going to release any piece of evidence to you to verify
Right.
whether I'm lying to you or not. That's a problem. And then the case leaks, and you find out they've lied about the whole entire thing.
And then doubled up on so much more.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the beautiful thing in this case is. They can double up as much as they want. This case is moving forward to trial. Now, the only thing they can do is drag their feet. They kept Mustapha in solitary for 3 years. They beat guards, would beat Mustapha, abuse Mustapha. I mean, you want to talk about we've been through it, but the Lord is giving Mustapha strength to continue. The Lord gives
Yes.
us strength to continue.
Yes.
And if you can continue, I'll tell you, if you can continue, they're going to be held accountable by law.
Yes.
Because it's going to trial. And this is
No,
gonna,
with no
We're not-
offense, amen. Yes, yes. Wow.
so, I'll tell you, all we have to do is continue to talk. I mean, we're litigating. I mean, I remember Delegate Kelly Fowler got involved in this case about a year into Mustapha being arrested, a year into the accident. And I remember Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, Delegate Kelly Fowler, shared the emails communication with us. Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, one, refused to give Delegate Kelly Fowler any details into this case. And she would tell her, you don't know what I have and what I'm building this case on. This case is sealed. I'm not going to share anything with you. And we're not litigating this case all over the internet.
Terrible.
Well, Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, look at what's happening today. The case is leaked.
Aired out.
And we're
Aired out.
actually litigating this case on the internet. And how embarrassing for the county.
That's
that
gotta
this
be-
county
that-
is not
that's-
safe.
That's got to be crazy.
I mean-
yeah, that's got to be like mind blowing. You got to really sit and think like, what the county of the state, the city we're living in. Oh my gosh!
I mean, if
Correct.
you can do that in this case, you can
Imagine
do
the
that.
other.
Imagine
Imagine the other cases.
Imagine what else are they doing in this county?
That's crooked. Yeah, that's foul.
All right, let's see. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah,
reading.
I'll mute my mic and I'll go ahead and continue. Listen.
If you have, Jennifer, if you have any question, if anybody have any question, please just let me know, and I'll do my best to answer your.
Yeah,
question.
like I said, I touched down on it a couple weeks ago, and it's I work a lot with missing and homeless. And then just recently it's gotten to be kind of like incarcerated, just in custody, inmates who, it's such as your brother's case. And it just kind of, you get into it and I just start learning. And I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a big TV fan, but lately, it's been about 5 to 6 months. I've been on TikTok and I've learned and seen and came across some very interesting stuff. And it's like, wow, if I can sit and kind of just not observe, but dig in and be involved and support something that I'm interested in over the media, like such as this, like when it comes to incarcerated and custody, and being going through something like this, it's like, wow. And to think that I'm sure there's more cases similar or not, or other people sitting in similarity situations like this. And it's like, that's crazy.
I mean, the sad part is, I'll tell you, the sad part is they want to litigate a whole entire case on emotions. And they want to seal off a case and refuse to look at the details. They want to tell you a mother and her baby died. Well, yeah. But that mother and that baby is his family. That's a car. Is it a car accident or is it intentional? They want to tell you, just take our word for it. They want to falsify a whole case for you. They want to seal it, and they tell you, just take our word for it. He intentionally did it. Well, the details show this is a car accident. And they want to tell you, wait. They want to tell you, don't worry about the details. Just look at the emotions of this case. What do you mean? That's his family. You're telling me that if you're driving your car and you get in a car accident and you lose your family in a car accident, you're going to end up in solitary? They're going to seal off your case? They're going to falsify your case? What are we talking about here?
And put you behind bars? Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is the disturbing part. If you Google Mustapha's name, explain to me why and where is NBC4 from tarnishing Mustapha's name on day one and refuse to update this story now that there is a leak. Now, when you look up Mustapha's name, the first thing that is going to come up is that the prosecutor has a lip reader. And the lip reader says, my baby is in the car. Wait a minute. The lip reader just got kicked off the case. Because one, this whole time, this lip reader has been lying to us. This lip reader doesn't even have a background in lip reading. Wait a minute. The judge said, by law, you can't even bring a lip reader because it's not, except like you can't bring him into a case. Wait a minute. But how does it make sense that when you type Mustapha's name, NBC4 is going to tell you the prosecutor has a lip reader and the lip reader says this and this. Wait a minute. Are we talking about the dash camera? They cut MU and now there's evidence that there is audio that they've been hiding? Wait a minute. The lip reader? So you're going to find that they're still telling you there's a lip reader. Wait a minute. Why is NBC4, Julie Carey with NBC4, not updating the community that the lip reader got kicked off? Is that not a lawsuit on its own?
That's one question I can have too for you is, so being that he's been in there in this timing, do they interview you and mom or you and family, or do they just push it to the side? Because obviously I'm not from your state or your town or city. I'm in California, by the way.
We do not get a state. NBC4 doesn't. Our side of the story.
When is the last time? Yeah, when is the last time you or your mom have done an interview? If you don't mind me asking that.
I'll tell you, back in a bond motion where Mustapha was granted bond, and all of a sudden the prosecutor brings in a lip reader, and the lip reader says 1, 2, and 3 about Mustapha, and then we get 2-3 seconds on NBC4, and the problem here is they won't update the story. Since then, there is a giant leak. The body cams, the document, they all hit the internet. And the lip reader got kicked off the case. Now, wouldn't you think NBC4 has an obligation, forget Mustapha, forget us, has an obligation to the community, has an obligation to Jennifer that's in the box when she tunes in. Otherwise, the NBC4, the anchor for NBC4 is lying to this community. If they're not telling you that the lip reader got kicked off the case, that's defamation. They're simply lying about this case.
Not updating us? Yes.
I mean, since then, There's a body cam where it shows the police inspect Mustapha's vehicle and there's brake failure. That's been leaked. The EDR showed that the police lied about the EDR, that Mustapha's foot is on the brake the whole entire time. Wait a minute. Forensic interviews hit the internet that shows the police weaponized the children. Wait a minute. The dash camera that's edited into NBC4 edited the dash camera. They cut and edited that dash camera. They released 4 seconds. And literally, if you rewind it 20 seconds, they're telling you there's an argument inside the vehicle. You see, if you rewind this dash camera, you'll see that Mustapha and Dorothy are sharing a hemp cigarette. Wait a minute. We're finding out there is no argument. And the way she grabs Mustapha's fingers. Why is NBC4 cutting that out of the dash camera? Is that not lying about the case? I mean, can I not bring a lawsuit against NBC4? Absolutely. Is NBC4 the trusted anchor with NBC4, Julie Carey? Is she not lying to the community? Where is Julie Carey? I mean, there's a time and place, and I'll promise they're going to be held accountable by law. I mean, right now, I'll tell you what they're betting that this family doesn't have money. This family doesn't. It's a small media outlet that no one really knows, and I don't know what they're betting on. I think they're so used to doing it, and they're not realizing that the file got leaked. Every day this goes. We're strong. My brother is strong. And we get our strength from the Lord himself. And I don't think they're used to.
Cool. So you guys are definitely believers, you and your family. I love that. It's a miracle. It's something's waiting to happen, bro. It's really, really it's gonna happen. Your mom and you, your brother, you guys are all gonna get some really, really good justice.
We're gonna see this through in court.
Yeah, you're gonna see some. Yeah, your brother is gonna be set free. See some sunlight, daylight, and that's just But you know what? I totally agree. It's so wrong and disappointing, and just and law breaking of all the stuff that he's going through to get there. That's just trauma. That's trauma to him, to you, to mom. It's hearing it is just heartbreaking. It's that's just a lot to sit and have to do this, and to sit and have that done to you, and to sit and hear this, and
Absolutely. Essentially, why do I have to sit here and do this to get this story out? As a community, shouldn't we have outlets that gets the story out? It's not like I don't have evidence. Why is our side of the story is not being heard? And that's a problem. Imagine if this was being done to you and you're sitting in a vacuum and are you telling me that our voice is not being heard? That's a problem. That's a huge problem.
Yeah, that's not okay. And another question would be what about any side? Is it Dorothy?
His girlfriend, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, any side, any family support or feedback, or do we?
You said her family?
Yeah.
Well, Mustapha met Dorothy. Mustapha and Dorothy's relationship is 3 months long. Well, Mustapha met Dorothy. Dorothy was essentially homeless. Dorothy lived in a hotel, and then out of the hotel, she lived in her van. Now, she's estranged from her brother. She's estranged from her family. She's estranged. Now everybody is popping up, coming out of the woodworks.
Oh, I believe it.
Essentially, the only person that gave a fuck about Dorothy is Mustapha. Dorothy was homeless in a fucking van. Okay?
I believe
and
it.
now the grandma, I'll tell you, the grandma that's all the way in North Carolina. I'll tell you, she's racist as fuck. Okay? I don't know her. Mustapha doesn't know her. All I know is that she's somewhere on Facebook, and I have an email that she emailed the investigator, and what she's done is the police allowed her to bring a fake witness. That's beautiful. Allowed her to bring another fake witness, and now I can verify this because I have the fucking body cams. Okay? Having the body cams and the communication in this file and
has done some puzzle pieces.
It shows a picture.
Oh yeah,
it shows a picture. Now apparently she's filthy rich. She has a nonprofit that brings out 24 million. You can easily find her on Facebook if you type Evelyn Horton. Now, the fake witness that she brought in on a body cam is Amy Hodson. And don't worry about finding her. She will find you. On a body cam, on a specific body cam, she's sitting down with the wife of the investigator on three-way, a wife that doesn't work for the police department. And she's on the internet. She's defaming. She's falsifying. And she's trolling the case, basically. Now, the same individual that's pretending to be a witness, we can get into it on a separate podcast. But when you open the weirder this case, the more you look into this case, the weirder it gets. I mean,
yeah, no, that's
this
honestly
has all of it.
Yeah, I'm learning that, host. I'm learning that. I'm definitely catching that where I'm like, wow, yeah, it's.
But I'll tell you, the miracle here is that the file is leaked, and we can litigate this, and we can get to find out what they're doing in this case. And that's the problem for them. The reason they're terrified is that
you're getting all this.
Have a conversation.
Yeah, you're getting all this, all the good parts, all the pieces of the puzzle. Yeah. As you should, though. As you should. As you and mom and family should. That's justice in its workings. That's just the way that it's going to go.
Absolutely. I mean, the prosecutor is. I mean, we're gonna get to courts.
And how old is he? How old is he?
Mustafa's 34 years old.
Oh my gosh, my age, so young.
It's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it's been about 4 years.
I mean, this is really sad. I mean, when you look at the details that's coming out of this case, this is a car accident. He lost his family in a car accident, and he's been sitting in solitary, and the whole case is false. I mean, this is a problem. Jennifer, what I want to do, I want to continue reading the transcript, the motion that Sarah Sammy filed. What we're doing now, Sarah Sammy, the prosecutor, in her motion, she says that Mustapha is abusive to his girlfriend and the kids. Well, unfortunately for prosecutor Sarah Sammy, and for 3 years, she's pretending there is no Google Nest inside the apartment. Well, we hacked the Google Nest, and now we have it. And now we're releasing on the internet. And let's get to know what kind of relationship Mustapha has with his family. I mean, you're charging Mustapha with murder, and you want to tell me, you want to say that he's abusive, and you want to pretend that the Google Nest doesn't exist? That's a huge problem. No wonder you're terrified to go to trial, because the first thing that's going to happen is these Google Nests are going to be introduced into courts. Let's watch the Google Nest video of how Mustapha deal with his family. And if you have another device on YouTube, tune in to Not Another Boring Podcast. We're live and we're playing these videos on YouTube under Not Another Boring Podcast.
What are you guys doing? What the fuck is this? What is this first place shit?
This is 5-year-old Empress. I just rewinded a little bit. This is 5-year-old Empress. You're going to see Mustapha walk in. He's got a water gun. They're all going to be playing water gun.
Don't close. Okay? Mom, you're next! You need some water wake up? On your feet? I know.
What are you guys doing? What the fuck is this? What is this first place shit?
I'll beat your ass. No,
I'll put you in the fucking frying pan and cook you up like fucking pork chop, bitch.
Did you hear what the child just told Mustapha? I'll beat your ass. I mean, if you have children, if you know anything about children, a child that's abused would not tell a person that's abusing, I'll beat your ass. You wouldn't be comfortable telling the person that's abusing, I'll beat your ass. Obviously, the child is comfortable with Mustapha. Let's watch that one more time. And then pay attention to how the children will jump at Mustapha and how they're playing Mustafa. They're comfortable. They love Mustafa. Let's watch the Google Nest.
You know, I can fight. You guys. What are you guys doing? What the fuck is this? What is this first place shit?
I'll beat your ass. No, do you?
I'll put you in a fucking frying pan and cook you up like fucking pork chop, bitch.
I'll beat you.
You know, I can fight. You guys don't.
Man, oh, your grandma still on the fucking.
What's up, dog?
Oh, your grandma still on the fucking sponge. That's it. Oh, your grandma eat a big Mac right now. Nah. Oh, your grandma eat a fucking Big Mac right now.
You see Mustafa refilling that water gun. You see the child. This is these are Dorothy's children, and this child is the neighbor, Tanisha Coleman. You see Mustafa refilling the water gun. That's Dorothy's child. That's Dorothy's child.
Oh shit! Shit! My skin!
Now, one thing that you notice is this child. This is Tanisha Coleman, the neighbor's child. In this case, you have the neighbor at one point tell the police that Mustafa's girlfriend told her that Mustafa pees on her, that he peed on her. Now, the date on here is April 3rd. We have April 3rd, we have April 4th, we have April 5th, the day of the accident. And when you look at the Google Nest, that's really interesting, is the children of the neighbor that's claiming that the girlfriend had told her that Mustafa peed on her, insinuating that he's abusive. She's letting her children sleep over on the 3rd, on the 4th, they're sleeping over in Mustafa's apartment, in Mustafa and Dorothy's apartment. And the question here, what mother allows her children if that really happened? Obviously, the neighbor is lying about Mustafa. Otherwise, she wouldn't let her children, her 8-year-old and her 10-year-old, sleep over at Mustafa's apartment. Now, that's one. So when you look at this case, take a step back and really look at what's happening here. What did the judge say about the neighbor, Tanisha Coleman? The judge kicked her off the case. So one, she's kicked off the case. Two, when we're watching the Google Nest video, no mother, really let that sink in. Your neighbor comes up to you and tell you, my boyfriend peed on me. And you're going to let your children sleep over at this monster's house? Get the fuck out of here. Obviously, something is going on with that neighbor. And when you find out that she's connected to an individual that had a problem with Mustafa, and there's a reason why she's lying about Mustafa, we'll get into who that neighbor, who she's connected with, what is going on with that neighbor, and why would she lie to the police? We'll get into that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
No, that's not. No more?
Yeah, one more.
Oh, he's doing the NLE chocolate. He's doing that. NBA never broke again. NBA young boy.
JB got. Hey, look at him. He's 30.
Oh, your hand. Oh, I can break your hand. I don't want to be tough. I don't want to be strong with you, man. Hey, listen, man. We gotta stop horse playing. For them. He eats that. He's like, give me some more wine. I'm thirsty.
Oh, do that shit in my
Exactly.
mouth.
That's enough. Stop.
Stop!
Stop before I smack you with this water. Are you done fucking around?
Damn it.
That's Mustafa's girlfriend, Dorothy Fontaine.
You got me wet.
Shit! Mom!
Let go of the back.
Everybody push the door open. Everybody push the door open.
This is what he gets for doing what he's doing to my mom. It's what he gets for beating up my mom, muscle.
Hey, yo, he dead. Yeah, he dead.
Oh, shit.
He got me. He got me. He got me. He got me. Look at him. Look at him.
Sean, that's a great idea, actually.
Damn. We gotta get the whole gallon.
Okay, so this is what's going on inside the apartment. Clearly, it's a beautiful relationship, and the children loved Mustafa. Dorothy loved Mustafa. So we have the Google Nest videos inside the apartment, and this will be litigated in court. I mean, the prosecutor is claiming that Mustafa is abusive, but there's Google Nest video that will show you what kind of relationship Mustafa has with his family, how much his family loved Mustafa. Let's go back to the transcript. The motion, the prosecutor, Sarah, Sammy, is filing. Now, what is she telling us again? Sarah Sammy is telling us that, let's read, factual background. According to prosecutor Sarah Sammy and Stephanie Buck, factual background is Mustapha Al-Jazari, the defendant, stand charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of felony murder, aggravated malicious wounding, abuse, neglect of a child. Hey, Sarah Sammy. Sarah, I know for the past 3 years, you're pretending that Google Nest does not exist. I know it keeps you up at night. What are you going to do in trial? When you do go to trial, well, it's coming up. This Google Nest is going to be litigated in court. It's going to show that you have been lying about Mustapha for the past 3 years. Wait a minute. What did your police officer do to the children, prosecutor? Oh, let's watch the forensic interview. What is the child, 14-year-old Javen, who's playing water gun with Mustapha, who we see clearly loves Mustapha, who Mustapha is a father figure in his life? What did your police officer, specifically investigator Romero, what did he do to that child? Did he lie to that child to weaponize him against Mustapha? Did he tell that child that Mustapha ran away, left his baby sister, 5-year-old baby sister, to bleed to death? And if it wasn't for Mustapha running away, the police could have saved his baby sister. Well, let's hear what the child is telling us. Oh, wait a minute. The sealed forensic interview. The forensic interview that no one was supposed to see. What did the police do to the children? Oh, wait a minute. Was Mustapha in a coma? Oh, that's right. Mustapha was in a coma. Mustapha was helicoptered to the hospital. But your police officers are weaponizing those children. Let's watch the forensic interview. And really take a hard look and imagine you get in a car accident and the children who you're supposed to be a father figure in their fucking life, the police, while you're in a coma, are weaponizing.
He when they got into the car crash, the detective said he jumped out and ran, left my baby sitting there. And if he just thought to bring her to the hospital, maybe she would have made it, but she didn't because he decided to be a coward. And now she's gone. And now all I have is my two brothers. She was the sweetest. She would never even hurt a fly. She was innocent too. 25. And my mom's.
My 5-year-old baby who wouldn't even hurt a fly. 14-year-old Javen is going to tell you, investigator told me Mustapha ran away, left my 5-year-old baby sister to bleed to death. Mustapha was in a coma and he was helicoptered to the hospital, but your police officers lied to this child.
Now she's gone. It's because of one man that I trusted. My mom kept on telling me he's a good guy.
I trusted him. My mother always told me to trust him. That gives you insight into what kind of relationship the mother has with Mustapha. Mom always trusted Mustapha. It gives you insight into what kind of relationship the child had with Mustapha before the police weaponized. I always trusted him. My mother always told me to trust him.
I got 25. And my mom's gone. Now she's gone. It's because of one man that I trusted. My mom kept on telling me he's a good guy. I kept on saying, okay. Alright, I told her I had my suspicions and I should have went with my gut. I knew something wasn't right. And I still believed her, and that's why they're gone today.
You can watch the full forensic interview on YouTube under Not Another Boring Podcast. I mean, you have a prosecutor that's, I mean, these forensic interviews are sealed. And the children are clearly weaponized by the police. A prosecutor who's relying on children that have been weaponized by the police. And she pretends that the Google Nest videos doesn't exist. That's what Sarah Sammy is doing, hoping that she's going to be able to pull that one off. With the help of the Commonwealth attorney, who's going to seal off this case. Is going to pretend the Google Nest videos are not there. Is going to seal off this forensic interview, and we're going to pretend that we, the police, didn't weaponize these children. I find it really interesting in a motion this past October. Prosecutor Sarah Sammy stands in front of Judge Carol Weimer, the presiding judge, and in a Brady motion, these videos came up. Prosecutor Sarah Sammy tells Judge Carol Weimer, Your Honor, the children were not spoken to outside the advocacy center. Wait a minute. This is the advocacy center. This is the forensic interview. And the Prosecutor Sarah Sammy, is telling him the children were not spoken to outside the advocate. What is the child telling us? That the police told him, lied to him, weaponized him against Mustapha outside the advocacy center. I mean, let's take that a step further. What if I tell you the prosecutor talked to the children? Are you telling me that the prosecutor stood in front of the presiding judge, Judge Carol Weimer, and lied to the judge that not only the police talked to these children? Now, hold on now. Where's the body cam when they talk to these children? Why are those body cam when they handle the children, minors, a 9, a 10, a 14, and a 16? Where are those body cams? Oh, mysteriously, they're not in Mustapha's file. Oh, wait a minute. Is it that they were weaponizing the children and we, the police, don't want to have that in his file? Absolutely. They are removed. They exist because you're talking to minors. The police, when they talk to minors, they have to have those body cams, but it's not in Mustapha's file. It's there. It's in a separate file. It's not in Mustapha's file. Now, wait a minute. The prosecutor says no one talked to the children outside the advocacy center. Let's watch a document where not only did the police talk to these children outside the advocacy center, the prosecutor is meeting up with these children. Let's see if I can find this document. It's in here somewhere. There we go. I think we're going to find it. Did we find it? We should. I can. All right, if you bear with me, we will find that document. It's a beautiful document that implicates the prosecutor in lying. One, lying. The real question is, why is Judge Carol Weimer, the presiding judge, entertaining it? I mean, you have a prosecutor that's flat out lying to the presiding judge. There we go. What a beautiful document. What a beautiful, beautiful document. I mean, I think this prosecutor is forgetting that this case is leaked all over the internet. I mean, this is as early as this past October. She stands in front of Judge Weimer and tells him the kids, the children were not spoken to outside the advocacy center. What are we looking at here? I mean, this is a document that show, let's read the document. March 18, 2024. On March 15, 2024, ACA Mallet, which is another prosecutor, Sammy, prosecutor Sarah Sammy, and myself arranged a follow-up meeting with Kylie Clapp. Kylie Clapp, who's at the time was 16 years old, at the courthouse. The purpose, at the courthouse, outside the Forensic Advocacy Center. The purpose of the meeting was to touch base with Kylie to see how she was doing and do see if she recalled what she disclosed during the forensic interview. Kylie was able to make very similar statement as to the behavior of Mustapha Al-Jazari and her mother, and she had previously during the forensic interview on September 8th, 2023. Where are the body cam in Mustapha's file when they met with a minor, a child? Those body cams are not in Mustapha's file. Where's the transcript from the conversation? There is no transcript from the conversation. We're supposed to just take the prosecutor word for it. Wait a minute. Did the prosecutor not tell the judge that the children were not met? No one met with the children outside the advocacy center? What are we looking at here? Oh, she met with her at the courthouse, outside the advocacy center. No body cams, no transcript. Interesting. All right, let's go back to the transcript. And I think we knocked this one out of the park. The prosecutor is telling us what exactly about Mustapha? That he abused his family? Interesting. I can't wait for court where all this is going to be litigated and is going to show that the prosecutor has been lying about Mustapha for the past 3 years.
If any of that is posted anywhere on the internet, we're going to have problems. Whatever copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay? If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
If you disclose that information in any way, all of it needs to be destroyed now. But if you disclose it in any way, it's going to put me in a position where I will have to withdraw from the case. If you all choose to go on the internet and try to publicize this stuff, that's going to create real problems.
Okay.
You can't do it, is what I'm telling you. You cannot do it. I will have to move to withdraw from the case.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So make sure everybody's aware of that. Okay.